Good evening. Join us on Roadie's Corner. Tonight we're interviewing a very renowned roadie by the name of Richard Keys. Anyway...
He's got hairy hands.
Yeah. What's his fucking name? Right. Good evening. You join us on Busker's Corner. We're going to interview... Busker's Corner. What are we talking about?
You're talking about...
Look, just get it together, lovey!
Come on, this is my stage. Get your act sorted.
Right. Oh, okay. Good evening. Tonight we're interviewing the well-known, renowned road manager, Richard Dingley-Bob. Walter Raleigh once said that all the world's a stage. Well, if so, it's his fucking stage. You know, it's his stage area. You can't tell it.
Well, good evening, all you late-night TV people. Welcome to Roadie's Corner. Let's get this musician shit out of the way and talk real crude shit, shall we? Thank you. So tell me, Tom, what is it you want to know, boy?
What exactly do you do as a roadie? I mean, what exactly does that entail? A lot of people out there in the viewing public don't really know what a road manager does, but you are an integral part of any group gig situation, aren't you?
Well, let's put it to you this way. It seems we're here in this TV studio and John's just broke my lighter. I'll tell you straight, the first thing I'll do is I'll fix that. The second thing I'll do is I'll fix this fucking stupid chair that keeps falling over. But on top of that, there's one thing you've got to remember. It's always the roadie's stage, and the musicians are there by their invitation only. Now, what do I do? Well, I think it would be quite easy to say, what don't I do? I don't play and I don't sing, but I do everything else. So tell me, Tom, you're a renowned guitar player, and you've been a renowned guitar player for many years now. What do you do? I mean, it's over to you. There's a lot that I can talk about roadies, because...
What about the groupie problem? I mean, as a roadie, do you get, do you obviously get a groupie problem? Do you have your own sort of...
Yeah, there's a very big problem with groupies. What it is, you see most musicians, right? I mean, they go out there on that stage and they go, look at me, I'm so cool, I've got a guitar, and I'm going to pull something tonight. And what actually happens...
of some kind?
No, let me tell you, Tom. What actually happens is you get all these musicians posing about, and they aim for the tastiest girl in the gig, and they never pull her. So what you do as a roadie is you aim for the worst looking girl at the gig, go for her straight away, and she always comes across. Not that all the girls that I've always pulled are worse looking, but there we go. The problem I have is that when I've got 7 females lined up in one night, I find it quite hard to cope.
Yeah.
But when you're as macho and as strong and as good looking and as intelligent as me, you find that you can get through it. So tell me, Tom, in your experience as a guitar player and a top-rate interviewer here on Totty Toys TV, how do you deal with the problem of groupies?
I usually give them to my roadie.
You give them to your roadie? Yes, I do. That's a very interesting scenario we have there. A roadie that's got given groupies. Well, I'll tell you straight, Tom. It's a long old day for a roadie, and we have to work, and we do all the driving, we set all the gear up, and we've noticed the cameraman's getting bored. If you don't put that thing over here, I'll kick his shit out of him. So, So I think it's actually getting towards time not to burn out any more tape. So if you'd like to wind the show up, we'll go across to our live band tonight, which is Head Moon.
Aha! Well, thank you, Richard. I'm just going to wind the show up, and then it's back to our live band in the studio. Head Moon!